Okay, Glenn, why don't you come up here? Oh, shit, you're there. Okay. All right, thanks so much, everyone. I'm Phil Giroux. Have a good night. Thank you.
Phil Giroux. Phil Giroux. What a man. It's been a privilege to be his friend for 35 years. Who wants to hear a quick Phil story?
Yeah.
Okay. 20 years ago, Phil and I decided to take up painting. Okay? Not walls, acrylics, Picasso. And we both sucked. But it was a fun little side project that we started doing a little bit. So Phil and I decide, let's do a painting exchange. I'm going to paint something, you're going to paint something, and the deal is we have to take that painting and put it on each other's walls. So I have to take Phil's painting, put it on my wall, he has to take mine, put it on his wall. That's the understanding. So people will come to our homes, our families and stuff are going to see this. I go home and I spend days working on this detailed, modern painting, city landscape that's colorful, and I present it to Phil as my painting. And Phil looks at it and he goes, oh, that's wicked. Like, loves the painting. So he goes, okay, well, come to my house this weekend on Saturday, and I want to do a portrait of you. Right? And I'm like, oh, wow. It's going to be like a Mona Lisa, but it's going to be me, you know? I go to Phil's house, and apartment. He was a bachelor at the time. You know, Phil had a dining room table with a Mount Everest of coins and a Mount Everest of unpaid bills, which he could have combined somehow to make it work, but they were both separate. He had black shower curtains on his windows. He had no dishes. He had paper plates because he didn't like doing dishes. The only food he had in his house was carnation milk. Because Phil's favorite treat in the world to this day is taking carnation milk and boiling it, and it's like a French-Canadian sugar pudding. That's Phil's thing. That's cool. We all have our thing, right? Yeah. That's Phil's thing. So Phil goes, okay, I'm thinking let's do a nude. What? Yeah. Let's do a nude. I want to do a nude of you. I know that's a really funny premise, and I know it would be funny to do it, right? So I agree to do a nude for Phil. I have a little bit of self-respect. I kept my underwear on. But I posed for Phil 4 hours holding a Labatt's 50 beer. So the painting is a painting of me in my underwear with a Labatt's 50 beer. It was a weird 4 hours because he wasn't even talking to me. He was just like so focused on looking at my body and just doing lines, and it's just a weird feeling, right? I'm not used to being stared at naked. 4 hours goes by and he goes, I think I can show it to you now. I built it up in my head for 4 hours that this is going to be insane, right? I see the painting, he presents it to me, and I realize, oh, it's something like a grade 6 art student would do. It's awesome, but it's going to be on my wall. No, it's me naked with a beer. I'm thinking I'm going to go and leave with this painting, right? And he goes, I'm just going to do a couple of finishing touches on it, and I'm just going to let it dry. So how about I give it to you like later this week or on the weekend? So I'm like, okay, that's fine. 3 days later, I received a text message from a mutual friend of ours, Brian. And he goes, oh my God, I just saw the painting. It's hilarious. And I'm like, oh, I haven't seen it. What, do you have a picture? Can you share it? He goes, no. What? He goes, no, Phil put it on eBay. What the fuck are you talking about? Put it on eBay. Yeah. And there's a bidding war. What? None of this surprises me, by the way, because if you know the history of the TV show, there's always been this kind of behavior going on, often when I'm the victim. Turns out that some guy running something in Amsterdam who ended up winning the painting. It ended in Amsterdam. And now, afterwards, I was picturing this being at some weird sex museum in the red light district. Probably in the primate version section of the fucking weird museum. Like God knows like what kind of fetish shit this guy was into looking at my painting. You know, like into bears and stuff. I had no problem with this. I never saw, by the way, a penny in proceeds from this painting. Never. And I don't have a problem with that either. What I do have a problem with, however, is 20 years have gone by, and I've yet to receive my own personal Phil Giroux painting. Tonight on this stage, I'm putting my foot down, because we've discussed this many times over the years, and every time it comes up, Phil answers the same way. I'm going to do that for you. 20 years have gone by, and I don't think there should be a statute of limitations on a deal that's made between friends, right? That sounds reasonable. Am I being reasonable? Okay. I'm putting my foot down tonight that by my birthday, Phil, are you listening? Okay, April 30th, 2024, I want to have a Phil Giroux original, or there will be hell to pay. There will be consequences. And I'm going to present this painting on stage here in the future because I want an effort put into this painting, not a half-ass fucking job. I want something nice because I've been waiting 20 years for this painting. So Phil, is this all clear? Okay. Yeah, oh yeah, by the way, no AI. That's a good point, by the way. This guy just mentioned like, oh, he's just gonna do some AI stuff. I don't want to see any fucking AI stuff. I want a real painting. I want like paint. That's a very good point, by the way. Thank you very much. Phil works in AI, funny enough, so he would do that to me. Guys, are you ready for your headliner tonight? He's appeared in a million things over the years. TV, movies, music, and he's also a very good friend of mine. Please welcome to the stage, Mr. Tom Green.